Okay, coming to you today from the Bahamas. We are on a family trip and I did not want to miss the devotional. So today is a word about obedience. I'm going to read out of Deuteronomy 5:33, and it says, "Follow the whole instruction the Lord your God has commanded you so that you may live, prosper, and have a long life in the land you will possess." Now, God is talking to Moses here, but I want to go and talk about two completely different guys. I want to talk about Noah, who God said, "Hey, build this boat." It had never rained at this point on the earth, and God is telling Noah to build a boat because of this mighty flood that's coming. And it had to have looked ridiculous to everybody around him, and it did. But he was obedient, and he did it anyway. And his obedience saved his family and his lineage because he was obedient to what God told him. Second person I want to talk about is Gideon. Gideon is in a tribe, so it'd be like in a town where we're at today and nobody recognizes you. You look at yourself as the least of these, that everybody's doing all these other great things around you, and then you're this little family, little person in the family, and you can do nothing. That's kind of the mindset that Gideon had. But God came to him and said, "Hey, I want you to go and raise up an army and fight this army that is huge, and you're going to defeat them." Well, what happens, he raises up this big army. This is Gideon. And then God says, "No, I want less. I want less." He dwindles that army all the way down to 300 to go fight this other massive army. Now, there's a couple reasons why God does that. Is because he wants the glory. When you fight a huge army with 300 men, you can only say it's God. Gideon can take no responsibility for what happened, and that's what God's looking for. So anyway, Gideon goes, takes the army of 300, they defeat this massive army, and God gets the glory. And Gideon becomes this mighty man of God and is mentioned in the scripture and his story told for forever and ever. And so our obedience brings great things to us and to our family. It says it will prosper us, and that prosper means in many different ways, not just monetarily. So I'm looking at my life. I want you to look at your life today and say, where is God asking me? Where's God asking you to be obedient so that we can get the reward on the other side of that? We don't do it for the reward, but there's always a reward to our obedience. So let's find it out today and let's walk in that.